This evening, I am doing something that I've put off doing for about 2 years at this point, and that is organizing my bookshelves. To give you an idea of what we're working with, I've got 4 built-in shelves. 3 or 4 of them have a lot of books in them. I have a whole other shelf that's full of books, and then I have a little tiny shelf that I'm trying to put under my desk that is also full of books. I recently went through and purged a ton of books that I ended up donating to my local bookstore, so that's why there's some empty space. As I go through these books, I'm hoping to continue to pull some more out, whether it's books that I just don't know if I'm ever actually going to be able to get around to reading, or books that I've read and I just don't feel like I need to have the physical copy anymore. My plan right now is to take everything out of the shelves. I'm going to organize by genre author as I go, hopefully, and then hopefully put them back in a nice organized fashion. It's currently 4:07 p.m, so start placing your bets as to how long this is going to take me. I also did just receive the perfect candle for this occasion. The brand Mala reached out to me because they're doing a collaboration with Indigo, and they asked if I'd be interested in receiving one of the collaboration candles. I said yes. I didn't know which one I was going to get, but then when I opened the box the other day, I found out I got Book Hoarder. It feels very fitting for this moment. On the side it says, smells like adding another title to the book pile. The scent is described as featuring complex notes of oud, patchouli's musky scent reminiscent of passion encounters, and sandalwood's touch of spiciness. Mysterious, subtle, and a warm hug all in one. They are a hand-poured soy candle, and 1 tree is planted for every candle. It comes in a super cute tin, and I love the label. Smells like a bookshelf full of fictional men. All right, well, we will set the mood and we'll start pulling books. Quick change of plans on strategy. I got this first shelf emptied, kind of put them in some sort of alphabetical order. I don't think I have the space or capacity to take them all out and sort, but I think I'm just gonna start going through the alphabet until this shelf gets full and just keep walking around and checking my other shelves. Okay, it's now 10:15. I have filled all my shelves. I still have books left over. That's because on my white cube one, I had double layered them, but I didn't want to do that anymore. So all I have left are my nonfiction books and my mass market paperbacks. And I think I have an idea of where I want to put them, but I think that's gonna be a tomorrow problem, a Sunday Lydia problem. It's officially the next evening. I'm like 99.9% done. I do have another shelf that's gonna make its way here eventually. So here's the semi-complete status. Shelf 1, fantasy from A to J-ish. Shelf 2 is fantasy, continue to about M's. The third built-in has the rest of my fantasy and some of my romances starting at the bottom. I did end up taking the doors out of this built-in. I just wanted the books to be more visible. The exposed wood's definitely not my fave, but I just feel like the books will feel more on display with the doors gone. Of course, these ones have the nice landlord special going. I had high hopes this is gonna be really quick, but having to scrape off the paint off of these to get to the screws to then be able to move them, not quick at all. Nothing like those projects you go into and say, this will only take me 10 minutes, and then 2 hours later. And then on the cube shelf, I've got the rest of my romance, and then my every other genre section starts. I did run out of space, so temporarily at the top right now, I've got some of my mass market paperbacks, some graphic novel stuff, and my Sailor Moon manga. The remainder of my everything else genre and some of my handbound fics are kind of in here for now. I think I'm just going to have to suck it up and move the candles somewhere else, find a better storage place for them. And then I ended up moving my throws here to a basket, so this is just where all my nonfictions are at the moment. So that's the status of where the shelves are right now. I'm content. I think once I get my other shelves in here, I'll probably have to reorganize again. Part of the reason I put this off is the idea that every time I get a new book, I'm gonna have to shift things around eventually anyway, so it is kind of annoying. And just to make me continue second guess the hours that I've spent doing this, Fairy Lou did rub salt in the wound by delivering my package today. 2 very pretty books that I'm more than happy to add to my collection, but where the f am I gonna put them? The next step, Christmas decorating.